Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Skill87. Here's my girlfriend Diana.
What's up?
Hey, you know you like my fucking shirt. Be envious. But today I'm going to be reviewing for the Xbox 360 Halo 4. And what a lot of people really worry about this game is that it's not made by Bungie. And I'm here to get this right out the way real quick before I do the review. 343. Good fucking job. Good job. Like, I was one of those people that was like, you know, it's not Bungie. It might not have that Bungie flair, that feeling of love that Halo always gets, you know, with every, you know, Halo game that Bungie always provides. So when I heard 343 was making, I was like, Microsoft, what are you doing? Luckily, once I beat the game and I played the co-op and I played a large amount of competitive matches, getting my ass handed to me and doing some ass kicking myself, I was like, 343 possibly did better than Bungie ever fucking did. And it's crazy because not a lot of people know who 343 Industries are. So let's talk about the game first. So let's talk about the graphics. Graphically, okay, you know, last time I said the best looking game on the Xbox 360, last time I said that was for Gears of War 3. Because Gears of War 3 has such detail and everything just felt spot on. But Gears of War 3 has just been dethroned by Halo 4. This game, every piece of it, the environment, has its own individual color. There's so much color to this game. Everything feels alive. The different environments you go to, every new environment you go to, you'll be going to a lot of different environments, okay? I'm just like, dude, every environment looks different. Every environment feels fresh. I like what I'm seeing, like, visually, everything just looks sharp, spot on. You know, when things flash, when you pick up certain guns, or when you just look around, I'm just like, whoa, this game looks fucking phenomenal. Now, I'm not, you know, some people like to misinterpret. When I say best looking game on Xbox 360, that's exactly what I mean. It's the best looking game on the Xbox 360. I'm not talking about PC. I'm not talking about PS3. I'm talking about, as an Xbox 360 exclusive, it is the best exclusive visually right now. Like, it beat Gears of War 3, which I'm mindfucked because I thought Gears of War 3 pretty much maxed out the 360. Halo 4 pretty much fucking shit on Gears of War 3 because everything just looks great. And everything plays smoothly. And, you know, graphics aside, technical, you know, things like frame rates and sound effects, not once did I get like a sound dip. Not once did I get a frame rate dip. Not once did I get a graphical skip. Nothing ever technically bad happened in my Halo 4 experience. So this fucking engine is pretty much solid as hell. As always, the soundtrack to Halo is great. Especially when you're in the beginning and you just have this feeling like the introduction, like every level as you progress gets more intense. Like when you're at the beginning of the game, it's really like, it has like the soundtrack's like welcome to Halo in a sense. It has like the mysterious fucking ambiance. Then when you get to the very end of the game, instead of like over the top like chaos music, like remember Halo 2, you started hearing what is that? What's the name of that band? Breaking Benjamin, I believe. In Halo 4, it's like really mellow and sad. I'm just like, whoa! The way they went about choosing the soundtrack for this game is great. Another thing, the guns are for the first time ever in Halo beefy. Like the assault rifle is boom 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 boom. You know, the DMR makes like a fucking thunderclap sound when you shoot it. The battle rifle makes a pew pew laser sound. It's great. Every sound effect is top notch with the gun sound effects, and that was something I really was hoping would be improved with the Halo games, because the Halo games previously usually always had like really average gunning, you know, sounding guns. And this game, it's like a lot of games are taking the hint from Battlefield. Call of Duty did it with Modern Warfare 3, taking the hints from Battlefield. You know, when it comes to a first-person shooter, one of the most important things is sound effects. Who wants to fucking play a first-person shooter where every gun, like if a fucking assault rifle sounds like a pea shooter, people are gonna get disgruntled about it. They're gonna be like, okay, this is not cool. Like Medal of Honor, you play the online and the M4 sounds like. Who wants to play that? You play Halo 4, you shoot the DMR, so it's boom, boom, boom. I'm like, shit, it's like powerful as hell sounding. So graphics great, sounds great. Let's talk controls. Controls took a finally a new turn for the controls. New to the franchise is is sprint by default. Sprint was an armor ability in Recon. In Halo 4, it's a default ability. So 343 added a lot of new control schemes. The default one will remind you a lot of the popular Call of Duty control scheme. X is not reload. You would use B to crouch, and R, the right bumper will be melee, and the left thumbstick, you press it down, will be sprint. And if you're not down with that, you have so many different control schemes to choose from. And for the first time ever, 343 is allowing you to use the right trigger to aim down sight. If you're one of those dudes like me, I don't really like aiming down sight with my BR with the right thumbstick. It just feels kind of unnatural for me. I'm not saying it's bad. Some people love it. I just don't. It's uncomfortable for me. I finally found, like in a previous Halo game, you can do this. I can make zoom the left trigger. So I felt comfortable for me. I was like, sweet. So lots of control schemes. As always, the controls are smooth, responsive, and pretty much there's nothing ever been wrong with the Halo controls because Halo's always offered lots of control schemes for different types of gamers, and the controls have always, responded. Let's talk about the story. This is the best part. Granted, the Halo 4 campaign was relatively short. I beat it in 5 hours with my boy Wilder. We played normal. We played co-op. Played his house. Played at my house. It was just no negative at all. Sure, it was short, but it was good. It was like, how can I explain it? It was like when you played Halo 1 for the first time. When I played Halo 1, I was like, dude, this game was great. Then I played Halo 2, I was like, oh, this game was nice, man. Then I played Halo 3, and everyone loved Halo 3. And then ODST came out, and ODST was so-so. And then Reach had a decent campaign that had a very, awkward feel. Like, granted, it was supposed to be, the Halo game, and gives you that feeling this is the start of Halo at Reach. I didn't really get that feeling. When I beat Halo 4, I was satisfied. Why? Because unlike the previous Halo games, when you beat 4, you beat 4. It doesn't give you a cliffhanger ending. It doesn't give you oh my god, what happens next? Remember Halo 2, you beat it, you're just okay. No, you beat Halo 4, you're satisfied. You're given great cutscenes. You're given that feeling like you accomplished something. And especially if you're a Halo fan, you feel that 343 really wanted to do their best to cater to what Halo fans have been wanting. Okay, the pacing in the Halo 4 campaign is top notch. I did not get bored once. Every battle was epic. Every battle, none of them felt like I was being cheated by the AI. Nothing felt like it was tacked on. When you get to the parts of the campaign where you use a vehicle, it feels right. When you get to the parts of the campaign where you utilize mechs, it feels right. The enemies you always fight feel right. I loved it. And I forgot to mention earlier when it comes to the graphics, traditionally, for some fucking reason, everything in Halo always had blocky heads. If you played Halo 3 and then Reach and ODST, you notice the face never looked good. Whatever 343 did, this is the first Halo game where the faces actually looked on par with games like the facial structure. I'm not talking about the lip movement. I'm talking about the facial structure. You ever play Assassin's Creed or Metal Gear Solid? Metal Gear Solid 4 or Uncharted. How the faces look like really, real human beings, not like fake, built from the ground up, polygon characters. Halo 4, the faces look phenomenal. The shape, the way they move, the way the people, the soldiers walk next to you and shit. There's a lot of detail to them. So the game really feels like you're there. It feels alive. It feels fresh. I loved it. So the campaign. I'm not gonna try to spoil nothing, but new to the series is the Prometheans. Okay, so now you're taking on the Covenant and the Prometheans. I love the fact that the Master Chief, Master Chief, Sierra 117, has a new script. Traditionally, Master Chief is very mellow, quiet, and speaks when he has to. They changed that up. Now the Chief actually talks very often. He talks very often and always has something to say. Cortana is going bananas in this game. And she, even though she's an AI, you think she's a fucking human being. Granted, we all know she's the perfect AI. It's the way they had her script, you would think that, whoa, that's really a fucking person. And the Chief, Granted, the Chief is still the Chief. He's still like his hardcore, I'm unstoppable self. His new script and how he speaks to Cortana and how he speaks to people around him, we finally get the feeling that there really is something more than just a killing machine underneath that suit. Like there actually is a human being underneath that fucking 3-ton suit. So great job 343 with the brand new script. The way you handled the Chief and Cortana, the greatly paced campaign, it was outstanding. I fucking loved it. And granted, it was short. Your next game, please make it longer. You guys are great. So don't sway away from that. Are you bored?
No.
Eat your fucking shit.
Shut up.
All right? I know you're hungry. My girl thinks I'm a big fucking nerd. But she loves it. She loves me anyway. Online multiplayer and co-op. The co-op is limited to 5, 6 stages right now, but more co-op stages will be released as the weeks progress. I believe it's 10 weeks from the game being released, 10 weeks from the game being released, I think it's every week or two, or every week, someone correct me if I'm wrong, more co-op stages become unlocked. I'm not sure if we have to pay for them, but more will be unlocked. Remember Battlefield Bad Company 2? Where all the maps were on the disc, and what they simply did is as long as you bought the game new, they simply unlock every month. You didn't actually buy them, they just unlocked. I think that's how it's going to work for Halo 4, and if so, that's pretty fucking cool. The co-op's okay. I'm not going to sit here and say the co-op's amazing. It's like, I'm not going to say it's tacked on. It's fun, but it's not like, oh my god, I'm going to buy Halo 4 for co-op. The co-op in the campaign's fine. The co-op, the actual co-op mode is okay. On the online multiplayer, the reason most people buy Halo 4, unlike most FPSs these days, Halo 4 caters to the crowd that got them popular in the first place. Halo 4, like its predecessors, remains to be one of the most skill-requiring games to this date. If you are not ready to dedicate time to learn how to play online multiplayer in Halo 4, if you're not ready to learn to train, your right thumb or your left thumb to aim properly and get 4 fucking straight headshots in a row with a BR or DMR, you will hate Halo. Halo is not the kind of game you can just jump into like Call of Duty. Like, you just, before you go to work, you just pop in Call of Duty. Yeah, sure, none of my friends are playing. That doesn't mean nothing. I'm still going to win because I'm a good player. In Halo, granted that's possible, it's not going to happen too often because Halo's always been a game about strategy and planning and sticking together. It's a fucking hard to play online game. And at first I was like, I'm not really feeling this because I really am not enjoying it. But then I started practicing more and I got my friends to play with me. And we started talking and Mike strategizing. We started fucking annihilating. It was great. Halo 4 really caters to the crowd that believes in if you have a better coordinated team, you should win. In Halo, you can be a badass player. I've run into players that have incredible stats, but we still beat their team because that player lacked a team of his own. He had randoms that weren't coordinating with him. So this is the kind of game where if you're into the concept of coordination, planning, sticking together, this is a game for you. Because Halo is all about precision and just like playing like the right way. Now, I'm more of a Call of Duty player. I like to be that guy that carries the team. I like to like not be frustrated with shit that I just got my ass handed to by a group of people. But guess what? People love Halo for what it is, and it's obvious that 343 was not going to be like, okay, let's just change the game completely. They modernized Halo online. New to the game is I forgot the ordinances. It works as a point system. Whenever you get assist, whenever you get a bunch of kills in a row, or like some kind of cool ass badass medal, you get an ordinance. The ordinance is a kill streak in a sense, but it's not what you're thinking. They're random, and it's nothing along the lines of like an airship, nothing like that. No, it'll be like, your ordnance received. You press your D-pad left, down, or right, and it'll be like you can get 2 sticky grenades, 2 regular grenades, a assault machine gun, a shotgun. Basically, you just get a power weapon, basically. So let's say you're getting your ass handed to you. you get like, I don't know, a comeback medal. You might get an ordnance, and now you just got a badass shotgun to help you, in a sense, try to catch up. The game is much faster paced than the previous Halo games. Halo 4 Online is the fastest Halo game to date, because everyone can fucking sprint. The armor abilities are back, but they're more balanced. Yes, there's perks. There's, quick reload, shit like that. But, dude, it's great. There is not a single overpowered fucking class. Nothing's overpowered. As long as you're skilled, as long as you have aim, as long as you're a good player, there is no fucking perk, no armor ability that's going to make you an unstoppable force. Like, there's nothing. Like, you can have the best gun. You can have the best perk, the best armor ability, hypothetically. You can have the most baddest fucking ordnance drop. You just got, like, the overshield. If you have no aim, no precision, and you're by yourself, that doesn't matter in Halo. You're about to get your ass handed to you. That's what people like about the Halo franchise. It rewards players who have taken the time to learn and just dominate. So if you're that kind of gamer, then more power to you. I mean, shit. Right now, my KD is negative, but I'm still having a blast playing it because, when I play with my friends, we rock. Like, I'm not good at all at fucking Halo Online, but shit, like, the fact that I'm willing to coordinate with people, we come out on top. And, sometimes people use the argument, well, you call it this and that. I like Call of Duty, but I'll give it to I'll give it to the Halo people. They like the game for a reason, and I see that reason. So Halo 4, for Xbox 360, 343 Studios, great job. Strong single player, though it was short. Co-op could have been better, but it works. And the online, true to what made Halo in the first place. Okay? You got your Infinity Slayer. You got your new Flood mode, which you will fucking be so shocked when you play it. You got your King of the Hill. You got your big team battle. You got your Pro Infinity. You got your Pro Slayer. It's basically old school Halo. And like I said, they modernized the game. It's the fastest Halo to date, and it's just a wonderful experience. Easily worth $60. This game is catering to the fans. This game, in a sense, has things that make other games popular, it being fast-paced and all. This 343 gave Halo a much-needed, boost. Halo Reach, the last game by Bungie, it was nice, but my only complaint about it was it just didn't feel like it was just like an upgrade. It just felt like Halo 3 would boost. Halo 4, it's a complete different story. It actually feels like a brand new game. So congratulations, Street for 3. You actually made arguably the best Halo game. 9.5 out of 10. Crazy, right? So catch you guys next video. Hit up thuggeek.com. Hit up the video description below for the written review, this and that. And peace.